Dr. Faustus is one of the most compelling tragedies of the Renaissance era. It explores themes of ambition, sin, knowledge, and the eternal battle between good and evil. These themes not only shape Faustus' destiny, but also serve as powerful warnings about human limitations and the dangers of unchecked desires. Let's dive into the key themes of Dr. Faustus and understand their deeper meanings. The first and most dominant theme in Dr. Faustus is the conflict between good and evil. Throughout the play, Faustus is caught between his desire for power and the moral consequences of his choices. The good angel and the evil angel represent this internal struggle, constantly pulling him in opposite directions. The good angel urges him to repent and seek God's mercy, while the evil angel tempts him with the promise of limitless power. Faustus repeatedly considers repenting, but every time he is about to do so, Mephistopheles or Lucifer intervenes, pulling him deeper into damnation. This battle between divine salvation and eternal damnation is at the heart of the play, reinforcing the idea that every choice has consequences. The good angel embodies Christian morality and the possibility of redemption, while the evil angel represents temptation and eternal damnation, showcasing the Renaissance conflict between humanism and religion. Another key theme is ambition and the desire for power. Faustus is not satisfied with traditional knowledge. He has mastered theology, law, medicine, and philosophy, yet he craves more. He turns to necromancy because he believes magic will give him control over the world. He imagines shaping nature to his will, commanding spirits, and even becoming a god. However, instead of using his power for great achievements, he wastes it on petty tricks and indulgences. This irony highlights how his ambition blinds him to the true potential of his intellect. Ultimately, his desire for power leads to his downfall, as he ignores every warning and seals his tragic fate. His fate mirrors that of Lucifer, who also fell due to unchecked ambition, making Faustus' story an allegory of the dangers of overreaching. Closely related to ambition is the theme of the limits of knowledge and human curiosity. Faustus believes that knowledge will make him all-powerful, but Marlowe shows that some things are beyond human understanding. Faustus wants to learn the secrets of the universe, yet Mephistopheles deceives him, never revealing the true depths of knowledge he seeks. This reflects the Renaissance tension between faith and reason. While human curiosity is valuable, some knowledge is dangerous when pursued recklessly. Faustus' downfall warns that not all knowledge leads to enlightenment. Some lead to destruction. The play critiques the over-reliance on intellectualism without moral grounding, a significant debate during Marlowe's time. One of the most striking themes in Dr. Faustus is sin, redemption, and damnation. The play is deeply influenced by Christian theology, portraying Faustus as a man who willingly chooses sin over salvation. Despite multiple chances to repent, he continuously rejects God's mercy. The old man tries to guide him back to the right path, reminding him that divine forgiveness is still possible. Yet, Faustus' pride and fear prevent him from seeking redemption. In his final moments, he begs for more time, realizing too late that he has wasted his chances. His last words, my God, look not so fierce on me," show the depth of his regret. But there is no escape. He is dragged to hell, a grim reminder that damnation is the price of unchecked sin. The old man, a foil to Faustus, embodies virtue and divine grace, emphasizing that salvation was always within reach. Free will versus fate is another critical theme in the play. Faustus believes he has free will, choosing his own destiny by signing the pact with Lucifer. However, as the play unfolds, it becomes unclear whether he ever truly had a choice. Every time he tries to repent, something stops him. Is it his own pride, or is he already doomed from the start? Mephistopheles tells him that those who rebel against God are eternally damned, implying that his fate was sealed the moment he turned away from faith. Marlowe leaves this question open-ended, making us wonder, did Faustus damn himself or was he always destined to fall? The tension between predestination and human agency, a major theological debate of the Reformation, adds depth to Faustus' struggle. Another significant theme is the corruption of the Renaissance spirit. The Renaissance was a time of great intellectual and scientific advancement, celebrating human potential and discovery. Faustus embodies the Renaissance ideal. He is a scholar who desires knowledge above all else. However, Marlowe warns that uncontrolled ambition without morality leads to destruction. Faustus' tragedy serves as a cautionary tale, showing how the pursuit of power without wisdom results in ruin. His inability to balance humanist aspirations with spiritual accountability reveals the dangers of extreme individualism, a key concern of the time. The role of comedy in the supernatural adds depth to the play's themes. The comedic scenes, such as Faustus playing tricks on the Pope and the clownish antics of Wagner, contrast sharply with the seriousness of Faustus' Damnation. These moments serve as ironic reminders of Faustus' wasted potential. The supernatural elements, from Mephistopheles' tricks to Lucifer's presence, reinforce the reality of hell and divine justice, making Faustus' fate even more terrifying. The comedic subplots, while seemingly trivial, serve to highlight the absurdity of Faustus' own choices, emphasizing the tragedy of wasted potential. Additionally, the symbolism of time plays a crucial role in the play. Throughout the play, references to time emphasize Faustus' limited days on Earth. The symbolic ticking of the clock in his final hour represents the inevitable passage of time leading to his doom. His desperate cry, "Stand still, you ever-moving spheres of heaven," highlights his fear of the approaching moment of reckoning. This idea of time as an unstoppable force reinforces the tragic nature of Faustus' fate. Time, an ever-present motif, reminds both Faustus and the audience of the transient nature of life and the urgency of making righteous choices. Moreover, pride as a deadly sin is one of the key underlying messages in the play. Faustus' greatest sin is not his necromantic dealings, but his overwhelming pride. His refusal to humble himself and seek God's forgiveness results in his downfall. Pride, a significant theme in Christian morality plays, is often considered a sin that leads to all others. Faustus, despite knowing the consequences, believes he can outsmart divine power, but he ultimately realizes that pride has blinded him. His downfall serves as a warning that pride without humility can lead to irreversible destruction. This connects Faustus' story to the classical Greek concept of hubris, reinforcing its universal message. In the end, Dr. Faustus is not just a tragedy about one man's downfall. It is a reflection on human ambition, moral choices, and eternal struggle between salvation and damnation. Faustus' story is both a warning and a tragedy, reminding us that knowledge, power, and ambition must be balanced with wisdom and morality. His choices and the consequences he faces highlight the eternal battle between divine justice and human arrogance, making the play a timeless masterpiece that continues to resonate with audiences today. Dr. Faustus remains relevant because it speaks to universal concerns: our desire for knowledge, our struggle with morality, and the weight of the choices we make in life. It is a cautionary tale that echoes across centuries, a reminder that without wisdom, ambition leads not to greatness, but to destruction.